The water swallows you before you even register falling. Cold slams into your lungs like a fist. Salt burns your eyes. Up and down stop meaning anything for 3 full seconds, and when you finally claw your way to the surface, gasping, the boat is already 60 meters away, its engine noise fading into wind. Nobody saw you go over. You are alone in open ocean, and your body is already failing you in ways you never expected. Humans lose body heat in water 25 times faster than in air. At this temperature, a deceptively mild 21 degrees Celsius, you have somewhere between 1 and 6 hours before hypothermia starts shutting down your muscles. Your clothes, soaked through, are now dead weight, pulling you down instead of protecting you. This is the immediate problem. You were built for land. Out here, you're not a predator. You're not even properly camouflaged. Your pale skin, your thrashing limbs, your panicked splashing. Every part of you broadcasts wounded animal to anything listening in the dark water below. And something is listening. You don't know it yet, but you've drifted into the outer edge of a feeding zone. A stretch of ocean where the water suddenly drops from 8 meters to over 120, a shelf where cold, nutrient-rich currents collide with warm surface water. It's the kind of place that pulls in the biggest predators to have ever swum in Earth's oceans. Extinct everywhere else. Not here. The first warning isn't a fin. It's silence. The way the water around you goes unnervingly still, the way a school of fish that have been nipping at your legs suddenly vanishes in one synchronized flash of silver. You feel it before you see it, a pressure wave rolling beneath you, displaced by something enormous passing 15 meters below. The size registers wrong in your brain, the way looking at a building up close does. Estimates put an adult Megalodon at 15 to 18 meters long, weighing over 50,000 kilograms, roughly the mass of 10 adult elephants, moving with the fluid ease of a
much smaller shark. You freeze. Every survival instinct screams at you to swim, and every survival instinct is wrong. Splashing signals distress, and distress signals food. The rule here is brutal and immediate. Stillness is your only currency. You force your limbs to stop. You float, chest tight, lungs burning from held breath, as the shape beneath you turns, unhurried, almost curious, and glides past close enough that the wake of its tail rocks you sideways. You catch a glimpse of it in the murk, skin like wet granite, a mouth that could swallow a small car, eyes that track you the way a predator tracks something it hasn't decided about yet. It doesn't attack. Not this time. Apex predators this size don't waste energy on unconfirmed prey. A bite costs calories, and a mistake costs teeth. It's testing you the way it tests everything, with a pass, not a strike. This is where things change. You realize surviving the next hour isn't about outswimming something that can move at burst speeds of 30 kilometers per hour in water, where your own top speed barely touches 3 kilometers per hour. It's about information control. Every movement you make is data it's collecting. Panic is a confession. You spot land. Barely, a smear of green on the horizon, maybe 4 kilometers away. Too far to swim outright, but you start moving anyway, slow, deliberate strokes, keeping your limbs tucked, minimizing your silhouette. Your body has other plans. 10 minutes in, cramps rip through your calves. The cold has already started stealing glucose from your muscles, and every kick sends fire up your legs. You failed at the one thing you assumed you'd be decent at. You are, after all, supposedly built to swim. But endurance, swimming in open, cold, moving water is nothing like a pool, and your body, dehydrated, adrenaline-flooded, hypothermic, is unraveling faster than you expected. You float instead, forcing calm, forcing your heart rate down from frantic 160 beats per minute towards something survivable.
And for a moment, it works. The shape doesn't return. Minutes pass. You start to believe you've slipped beneath its notice. That belief nearly kills you, because sharks, and whatever ancient blueprint scaled this one up to nightmare proportions, don't hunt on sight alone. They hunt on electrical signals, the faint bioelectric field every living heart generates, detectable through specialized organs at ranges most prey never account for. Your racing heartbeat, the one thing you can't consciously control, has been broadcasting your location the entire time. The second pass comes without warning. No pressure wave this time, just sudden, violent proximity a wall of displaced water throwing you sideways as it surges past at full hunting speed, jaws briefly parting to reveal rows of serrated teeth, each the size of your hand. You feel, more than see, the bite radius miss you by less than 2 meters. This is the moment you learn the real rule of this ecosystem. There is no reward for surviving one encounter. There's only the next one, and the one after that. For as long as you remain in water, it considers its own. You make progress. Adrenaline burns through your cramping legs, and somehow you cover 800 meters in the next 20 minutes, floating and drifting more than swimming, letting a weak current carry you when your strength gives out. You start to feel something resembling hope. The shoreline is closer, maybe 2 kilometers now. This is your temporary dominance, the illusion that you've cracked the code, that stillness and patience are enough. But the ecosystem doesn't stay static, and neither does the thing hunting you. It has stopped testing. It has started committing. The third approach isn't a pass. It's a direct line, cutting the water at a speed that closes 40 meters in under 5 seconds. You see the wake. You see the shape rising, not gliding this time, but ascending, and every ounce of stillness training abandons you because some primal part of your brain understands that stillness only works when the thing hunting you hasn't already decided. You thrash. You scream, though no one is close enough to hear it, though the sound only travels a few meters before the water swallows it whole. Your exhausted legs kick uselessly at 45 beats per minute of pure panic, while something built by 15 million years of unchallenged evolution closes the last 10 meters in under 2 seconds. There's no cinematic final thought. There's no montage. There's just the water changing color first, then temperature, then the terrible, absolute silence of being pulled under past the point where any light reaches, the surface shrinking above you into a small, indifferent coin of gray. The ocean doesn't pause afterward. The current keeps moving. Somewhere above, the boat that never noticed you missing continues its slow arc back toward the harbor, its wake fading into water that has already forgotten you were ever in it. And maybe that's the only honest lesson this place has to offer, that some environments were never built to negotiate with you. You weren't punished for a mistake, and you weren't unlucky in any meaningful sense. You were simply matter that drifted, briefly, into a world built by different rules, on a scale indifferent to your intelligence, your fear, your will to survive. The ocean doesn't measure you against the land you came from. It only measures how long you last against the immense, ancient patience of something that was already perfecting the art of hunting long before anything like you ever learned to stand upright at all.